It's great to be here once again on this Tuesday edition of The Polity. And my name is Dayo Mogu. I'm very excited because whatever it is, we all belong to one great country, a country that's full of promise, a country that's also full of testimonies. And whether you like it or not, the country is great, and the country is Nigeria. And I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I hope you are too. And this edition, I have with me in the studio, I have one guest in the studio, I have one guest outside of the studio. Quickly, let me introduce Segun Ojelade in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
And from Segun Ojelade, of course, he's a veteran journalist and a great public affairs analyst. From him, we go to my guest on the other side, who's joining us via the technology. And his name is Barrister Maxwell Opara, very well-known Abuja legal practitioner, a voice for the voiceless, and a politician, a public affairs analyst. And he's the one on the other side. And let me make welcome Barrister Maxwell Opara. Barrister, you're welcome.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you do that again?
I can hear you loud and clear. I say it's my pleasure to be here.
His voice is going out.
Well,
His voice is going out.
The voice is not.
His voice is going out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you're welcome, Barrister. Let's quickly hit the ground running with you. You have heard reports of all the killings, cold-blooded killings going on in the Plateau State, particularly in recent times in Bokos. And in the space of a fortnight, we have had 2 instances of such madness, if you like. And we have had a toll of about 100 people now, or a little bit over 100, who have suddenly been cut down by thoughtlessness. It doesn't make sense. And so I'm asking, what's your own view? How do you see this? How do you take this?
It is an act of incompetence in leadership. An act of incompetence in leadership. Failure in leadership. Now, I can't be a governor of a state and attack my state for the second time. It has never happened. If you attack my state for the first time, you will not repeat again for the second time. Otherwise, I will resign. Now I ask this question. Does it mean that the governor is no longer the chief security officer of the state? For crying out loud, nobody should tell me that it's because of they are not in control of the police, that they are not in control of the army. Under the law, you have the right to establish your own internal security mechanism. Look at what is happening in those. It's your initiative. You come up with a way to come. Now, and the people that are doing very well. Want to stop the governor to come? How many local governments we have in the Plateau State? Set up a very formidable vigilante in every clan, in every kindred, in every village, in every street, in every family. Since it is like this, and they chase these people out of Plateau State.
Go on there. Talk to them.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I heard that at least. Well, a summary of what I've heard you say is that it's incompetence in leadership that is causing this.
Yes. Can I go on?
Yes, go on.
Now, I am saying that the governor of Plateau State, Caleb, lacked the ability to be the governor. Set it as a debate that will defeat him. Now, you are expected to, you have your security vote. Security vote is not for you to buy GO wagon and the flashy cars. No. You use that security vote. How many local governments do we have in Plateau State?
What exactly should he be using his security vote to do?
For security. You should use it for security. Now, you have how many local governments? You now come up. How many autonomous communities do we have in each local, how many wards do we have in each local government? In each ward, how many communities do we have in each ward? In each community, how many villages do we have in each community? In each village, how many kindred do we have in each village? In each kindred, how many families do we have in each district? From there, you have security, down to the grassroots. You have able-bodied men that are looking for work. You recruit them, you train them, you empower them with compassion. Compassion. Every street, nobody should sleep. Under 2 weeks, you will fish out those terrorists and take them out of Plateau State. It's as simple as ABC. If you cannot do it, let him consult me. Let me just do it only for 2 months. Only for 2 months. If you still killing again in Plateau State, I will cease to be a human being. It's a very simple thing.
Clearly.
I try to be challenged. Use the money. Use the money for you have for security votes. Use it for security. Take the security. The people. These people are operating from somewhere for crying out loud. They are operating from a particular village. They are operating from a particular village. They are operating from a particular kindred. Trace them. Take the fight to them. Take the war to them. Chase them out. Stop crying. How can you lose how many persons you in the space of a within 48 hours? You have lost over 130 persons. How many are you in Plateau State? How many are you for in a particular area, Bokos? You lose over 80 in within 24 hours. And they are still asking the governor, you are not qualified to be a governor. I don't want to take it to the president. That goes to all the 36 states of the federation, including FCT.
All right, barrister. Now,
I want to tell you, let me round off. Remember that all the local government chairmen are under you. All the councillors are under you. All the traditional rulers are under you. All the religious leaders are under you. All the president general of every community are under you. What are you talking about? Where is this people operating from?
All right, barrister. So you're saying that the state governor should wake up to his responsibility as chief security officer of the state and use the security vote to try and get on top of this matter. But we do know that the governor is most times just chief security officer in name, on paper. He doesn't have the capacity to give orders to the Nigerian police, for example. We have had this problem over and over again. Now, so if you have said the traditional rulers are under him, religious leaders are under him, all these other groups are under him. These are not security personnel. So how are they supposed to, okay, you are saying they should provide intelligence, is it?
Can I assist you? Can I so that you understand what I'm saying? Now, let me just use my own area from Imo State. If you come in Imo State, we have 27 local governments. Now, I'm from Ahazu. If you come in Ahazu, how many communities do you have in Ahazu? I'm from a place they call Ahana. If you come in Ahana, how many communities do we have in Ahana? Amuzi is my community. Amuzi is a community in Ahana, in Ahazu local government. Then if you come to Amuzi, I come from a place
so I know the question to ask. I know they hear him.
I come to the place. Can you hear me? Dayo, can you hear me?
I just guess.
Dayo, can you hear me? You said that you can't hear.
Good.
Can you hear me now?
What happened again now? He came on fine just a bit.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, go on, I can hear you.
Can you? Okay, good. Now, if you come to Amuzi, we have 10 villages that made up Amuzi. In that 10 villages, I come from a place they call Umokazi. In that Umokazi, I come from a place they call Umopre. In that Umopre, I'm from Umopra's family. Now, what am I saying? In Apra's family in Umopre, there must be somebody there as a security. You recruit somebody there. Recruit somebody from Umopre. Recruit somebody. Take it. Recruit youth from that area. Youth from that area. Pay them very well. Send them to training very well. Equip them with compassion. Compassion. I did not say compassion. Now, as they are working with the police, working with the army, I am telling you, they will fish out all those people. When somebody entered in my village today, as I speak to you now, you die. If you enter in my village now, if you enter, they will ask, there's somebody that they saw. Who is that person looking for? They say, oh, he's a friend of Barisama's. They came from Abuja. They fish immediately. I don't know what they do. I'm saying. Now, all the villages, they know themselves. Now, those security people, you pay them at night. You pay them very well. When you pay them, you insure them. I'm telling you, they will fit out all those people who are costly. And they will tell you, look at that operative. These police, those youths will be working with the police. It has been happening. Okay, why is it not? Why are they not attacking other communities? Why is it just? Why is it Benue? It's because of the governors are incompetent. And I'm telling you, if you are a governor and you continue to cry, continue to condemn, continue to attack,
all right, Barrister.
Incompetency.
Barrister, let's while you begin to ponder on this question, we will take a break. The question I'm going to fire at you next is, what exactly do you think is at the root of this conflict, of this continuous conflict, these continuous killings that have refused to go away from a place that used to be known as a center of peace and tourism that has now turned to a center of killings? And that's after this break. We'll take a break, and then when we get back.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
it's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria.
And around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
it's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria.
And around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Take a look at what the facts are.
And as you say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world.
Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at KAFTAN TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad to have you join us again on the News on the Hour, reaching you live from our studio in the nation's capital.
And that has been the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Fatima Abbas Hassan. I'm there cutting Baba today.
I am Kirian.
The politics of Lagos State is still very much in the hands of the leaders.
My name is Dayo Omogun. I've not done a change of name.
To Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network.
We always dish out beautiful materials.
In a world where information is vital to every individual, a platform where technology is a medium to pass information, you can always catch up on all information written in the newspapers, even without having one. Join us on The Press.
Reaching live from the Abuja studios.
On The Punch for this morning. The Blueprint newspaper, Nigerian Tribune this morning.
As we give you information and opinions about current events and topical issues on politics, business, sports, entertainment, weather forecast, and lots more in the local city, across all states, and across all countries. Showing daily on StarTimes, channel 124, 9 a.m. West African time, only on KAFTAN TV. Stay connected with us.
That he said it is a reason why I will not do it.
I pursue the federal government to pay us our damages.
YouTube, KAFTAN TV.
A very tricky one. And then the bottom line is this.
Website www.kaftan.tv.
Point is, the youth must come together. The pendulum can swing in your favor.
Instagram, KAFTAN_TV. KAFTAN TV. Imagine a beautiful world.
My name is Sheila BCFR, the Black Comedian of the Federal Republic. I tell you, when it comes to the best of entertainment, the best of news, the best of information, something that is educative, you're right here at the best place to see that. It's KAFTAN TV. Do you know what? Increase the volume. Keep watching. Don't touch the dial, okay?
It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. I want you all to keep watching KAFTAN TV.
Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. It is the best TV station in the country. They're doing an amazing job. Please do not touch the dial. Keep watching. Thank you.
When we say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world, we're not just bragging. We know our onions in the world of broadcasting. One of our outlets to express ourselves to the world is our flagship program, Matters Arising. Join veteran broadcaster Ruben Okala and our crack team live.
And they give us a high price, and we just say, Nigeria, we ready?
As I said earlier, the lyrics is up, talking about the old new national.
On KAFTAN TV, StarTimes channel 480 and 124, as well as NIGCOMSAT frequency 12518, symbol rate 29500.
Monday to Friday
at 8 p.m. live. You can join the conversation by calling this phone number 0802 993 8365. It's dramatic and insightful. Don't miss it. Please join us.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
we blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about Information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
and around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project.
Welcome back to The Polity. It's been a wonderful time this edition. We've been talking with Barrister Maxwell Okpara, who's been dissecting the issues as it concerns the Plateau Wanton killings, and we will be rejoining him in a moment. And just before the break, I had told him that we need to find out what exactly is the root of these conflicts on the Plateau. And if you're there, Barrister, can we get your way in?
I continue to say it.
Yes.
I may be wrong. That's my position, and I'm not ready to change it. You are a leader of a state. Is it not someone that is a president of America? Nigeria is not even up to a state in America. Somebody is ruling that country. One person. Then you say that you're a governor, well educated, has all the capacities. You cannot manage a Plateau state with how many local governments? And you have all it takes. The money is there, the financial capacity is there, the human capacity is there, everything is there. You cannot know where people are coming to kill their people. 1 hour operations, 2 hours operations, 3 hours operations from one house to another. Murdered the people that were governed like chicken and left, only for you to come with a convoy in the morning and shedding crocodile tears. For crying out loud is an act of incompetence. I don't want to talk about the president. That one is a different story altogether. I want to settle it in a state. Why is it that they have been killing in your state and the other state nobody has been killing? Now, if you consult me, just like as I said, you don't need the police, you don't need the army, except you are not saying that the army is working with them. Now, for you to say it, it's easy to verify it. Let there be census of each family. Each family. Tell your local government chairman, I want to know how many wards you have in each local government. Tell the councillor, I want to know how many communities you have in each ward. Tell the traditional ruler of every community, I want to know how many villages you have in the community. Tell the head of the village, I want to know how many kindred you have in the community. Tell the head of the kindred, I want to know how many families you have in the community. It is as simple as anything, under one to get this thing. Now, in each family, what are the boundaries? Do we have empty bush? What is happening in that empty bush? Who are those? That bush we are talking about, who are those controlling it? In this kindred we are talking about, how many people are living in that kindred? Who are they? What are they doing? Do you have any challenges? How do you farm? Is there any boundary where people normally come in? How many persons do we feel that can manage this community? Is it 20 persons? Let us recruit 20 persons. Is it 40? Let us recruit 40. You pay them very well. Equip them. Fortify them with
when you say is it 20 people that will manage this community, is it 40 people, are you talking about parasecurity outfit, something that is out?
Yes, vigilante.
Okay, vigilante.
From that community. Vigilante from that community. Because a police officer you're asking, a military man you're asking to come and govern you, you don't know the actual way in those areas. You don't know those people living in those areas. It's all those people that are living in those areas will tell you that, look at these people, you see these people here, I said that place they are living. That is where they normally operate from. You deploy, you move in people there. I don't know what I'm saying. You move in people there. They are talking about those vigilantes. Then the army will not be giving them coverage. You give them by a motorcycle, you give them, they will be working with information. You government, you should also assist them, because where they arrest somebody, just like the Plateau is in all those states, they will arrest the person, hand over to police, hand over to the SSS, hand over to the army. Now, and when they hand over, make sure that you work in the information, because otherwise, when they arrest and hand over to you, and they discover that you did not do anything, they will start taking laws into their hand. That's why jungle justice will now come in. So these things are very simple.
All right, barrister. All right, barrister.
Yes.
I have somebody in the studio, my colleague, who will weigh in at this point. But just think over this when we get back to you, that what you are recommending now, is it not what some of the southwest states have done in form of Amotekun? Is it not what some other regions have done under some other nomenclature? And how effective have these outfits been? But I'll get back to you when I finish with Shegun. Now, you heard him say that it's a simple thing. Take a census of the people and then get vigilantes to manage each of these places and arrest those people who cause a breach and hand them over to. Do you agree with that?
Well, I hope it is that simple. Because the way it is now, it's a festering wound. And it has gone very, very deep. So, well, I agree with him. All avenues
must be explored
to have peace on the plateau should be explored.
Right.
So I don't want us to throw the baby out even with the bad water. I don't want us to throw away the suggestion even without considering it. But the truth is that the situation on the plateau is very serious. I don't want to say more serious than we are all even looking at it.
Yeah.
Because it's been there now for close to 2 decades now.
Right.
That we'll be having this wanton destruction and killings, as you have said. I will not entirely, although the governor should share a chunk of the blame. I won't even say this governor alone, past governors too, and many other governors in the country today should share in the blame of insecurity in their states. But the federal government should carry the biggest of the blame. We can't go back to God or throw our hands up in surrender that we cannot police or we cannot manage this blessed land the Lord has given to us as a nation. We should be able to protect it against whoever, whether internal marauders or intruders from outside. I believe we all should be able to do much more than we are doing in terms of protecting the lives and property of people. I think we should, every one of us should. Whatever are the issues, let's lay them down. This should not continue. Honestly, it should not continue. Just about 2 days ago, 51 people were killed again. It's not good. It's not good for us as a country in the Committee of Nations. And before God, it's even something that is bad and sinful. We must find a solution to the problem. It should not continue.
All right. I recall that a few days back, I guess last week, we still talked about this, and you were quite clear that the government must be more decisive. Do you still believe that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. like I said, I strongly believe that this problem is not beyond the Nigerian nation. With all our abilities and capabilities, both in terms of resources and power of power of aggression, of attack, of defense, and all. It's not beyond us. It is not. But I believe there are issues that those that are in charge don't have refused to address. That's just the problem. I believe that if Nigeria, and when I say Nigeria, I talk about the government of Nigeria, the people of Nigeria, the traditional institutions in Nigeria, the religious leaders and bodies in Nigeria, if we decide today that enough is enough, surely we will crush these insurgents. But there are issues. There are so many issues that we don't talk about. Either secretly
is it like
or
that
in
we are
public.
shying away from?
No, we are.
Oh,
we
okay.
are sure we are shying away from it. We are.
All right.
It's just the truth. We are not facing the issue. Those that should face the issues are not. I don't know their problem. I don't know their limitations, but I believe that Nigeria is not just ready
to deal with it.
To deal with the problem.
Let's go back to Barrister Maxwell Opara. Yeah. So, Barrister, are you still there? All right. Good. Now,
Can I go on?
Yes. Go on.
Okay. Now, just like I thank God that my brother, after disagreeing with me in there, but he finally landed and agreeing with me that we are not ready. For crying out loud, when you assume leadership position, either as a president of an association, either as a husband, either as a father in the family, either as a traditional ruler, or a councillor, House of Rep member, House of Assembly member, senator, whatever thing that you see yourself as a leader, even as a religious leader, you ask, what is happening? What am I going to? What does these people need? For crying out loud, if you are a pastor and you are recruited to come and preach in America, or rather, are you going to be preaching that God should help America to have life? You should not be
Definitely
preaching
not.
those You should not be preaching that God should help them to have water. You should not be preaching all those things. There are things that you know confidently if you preach that and pray along that direction. Anybody who assumes duty in Plateau State and Benue State, if you cannot achieve this issue of killing, you are a failure. I am saying it in the national television. You are a failure. You don't even know what you want. Everything that has to do with every other thing should take backseat. Security, security, security. Because it's someone that is alive that will enjoy good road. It's someone that is alive that will enjoy whatever good school or whatever thing, amenities you are provided. How can you sleep? I don't know why these people sleep, for goodness sake. You provide yourself. Without to say, without to say, with human blood.
Barrister, looks like you've tampered with something there.
I saw my fellow. Can you hear me?
Yes, better.
I said, when I see my own fellow human being being put inside graving expired fowl, expired fish has not been buried in that manner for goodness sake. And you are living, you are eating as a governor. You don't need that place. I continue to say it. If the governor now said, I think his name is Governor Caleb, said that this thing must stop, it will stop. If you don't know how to do it, Come and consult past your local free. Only 1 month. Only 1 month. Only 1 month.
Are you now a security consultant? Are you now a security consultant?
Okay, you don't need to be a consultant for this. Okay, do you want to tell me that somebody is coming in your state? From where? Where are you coming from? From your state in the night. Carry out 2 hours operation and go. Not single arrest. In their state that you are governing. Who is the local government chairman of that state? Who is the councillor in that state? Who is the area? Who is the president general? Who is the youth leader? I saw one youth leader speaking grammar last night. It's as if, let me just bring him from that television.
All right, Barrister, quickly, because we have no much time. On the basis of what is happening, do you now, will you join the league of the people who have been asking for state police or community police?
You don't need state police.
Say?
You don't need state police.
We don't need state police.
You don't need state police.
All right.
Yes. What you need is ability. Oh, do you have state police in Ondo? I know that even the one that politicized the will say that they call themselves a bubago. Do you need police to set up that one? In the sense of fact that Popus and Co are using it for political vendetta. You don't need state police because you have the law. Enact the law. Okay, what of this one? What's the name? Soludo is doing. The one that is using to arrest all these fake photos. That one is in state police. You have the law. You move National Assembly. Let National Assembly inaugurate a vigilante group. Bring out to the state. Send them for training. Pay DSSS. Let them register with police. Have the necessary training. Have civil defense to train them. Register them. It's their internal security. When they tell them the modus of your operandi, what you should do is this. Look at your area. This is your village. This is your community. We don't want traditional ruler. If I hear payment again, you are resigning. Local government chairman, if I hear payment again, it shows that you should resign. You give them the amenities. Look at the money. Look at the fund provided for you. Look at the people that you are going to work with. Look at everything. Create road for them. Provide everything for them. If it will warrant you to even invite experts from Israel and all this, get them. We are talking about security. No amount of money is spent in security that is too much. Let them come and train these people. Give them what you call it, communication gadgets.
Yeah.
Provide this
walkie-talkies.
They will be working 24 hours. Yes, they will be working 24 hours. If there is any particular thick forest in that particular village that they don't know how to access it, you now call for police. You have they deploy a helicopter, move a grand army, let them go to that place. If you want you to build what do you call it, security offices in that area, build it around that particular area. Let them be live in that particular forest, so that people can be accessing that place. There will be no hiding space for them. Take fight to them. Take the war to them. Don't allow them to attack you first. First of all, attack them. Let everybody in the state be a security person. If you see something, say something. Give everybody. Anybody that give you information, you give the person award. If you promise that if you give me information about this thing, the rest assured we give you 200,000 naira. Don't make all this 1 million, 5 million that you are not going to pay. Make it. If you give me information about this thing, look at this number, call. You can hide their number and the call. Tell us how to work about it. You see these people that are here, they claim to be not held out. They are using arms. Look at how they operate. Give the information. Leave it at that. When they give the information, the governor will work with the commissioner of police, work with the district. If you discover that a particular commissioner of police is working with them, just like Buhari was encouraging them that time he was the president, you will complain. Thank God now that you have another president that is not from that tribe. You get this resolved. It's as simple as anything. Very simple. Very simple.
All right. I see my guest nodding his head in the studio, so I want to get his own side. You seem to agree with him.
Well, I agree with his passion, and that is how many Nigerians feel about what is going on. We are all very passionate about this violence and wanton killings. So I buy into his enthusiasm. That is what I want to advise the government or anybody, the stakeholders, as we normally call them in the media, we are not bereft of ideas in this country. We are not bereft of what to do. We do not lack the capacity, like I've said earlier, neither do we lack the weaponry. Government should let those that are causing this problem to know that nobody has the monopoly of terrorism
or violence.
And they cannot be bigger than the Nigerian nation. The problem that we have, as I've always said, is that who will give the go-ahead to take the battle to these people? Has the decision been taken? Have we agreed? Has the government agreed that we should take the battle to these people?
So is this a lack of political will?
That's exactly what we all see. Not only me, that's not what we all see. How can some people come from the forest or the hill, come to the village and kill people, rape their women, cut away their livelihoods, and then run back to the hill?
And like he said, like Barrister said, no arrest. An operation lasts for over 2 hours, no single arrest.
The problem is not that we cannot fight them or we don't see them. They are not spirits. So it is not that we cannot reach where they are. We have just not been able to take the decision to go and face them. Honestly, that is what I see. So, and there are very many people, Nigerians, that are as passionate as Barrister, who believes that we can do this thing.
Yeah.
We can tackle these people. We can get Nigeria out of this problem.
So are these people who are supposed to tackle these issues, are they now subverted? Are they held in by primordial sentiments? Do you think this is what is at work?
Because nobody is telling us anything other than we are sad, it's unfortunate that we normally have.
Or we're on top of it.
Or we are on top of it. Or
they will not go
somebody somewhere has condemned this. That's the only thing that we've been hearing. Nobody, but I know they have the details. I know they have the details. I know they have the location. They must have. The security agencies must have. All those that are concerned, I always say they know what to do. But why they are not doing it, we can't really blame them, because we do not know. Because what they see is not what we see. From where they are, they are seeing more than we are seeing. What we are seeing as just the symptoms of what is happening. Maybe the information they have at their disposal is more superior than our own.
That will excuse.
I concede it to them that not acting, not doing what we have been saying, like what Barrister has said, is out of care or collusion, like you said, or anything. Maybe they have superior information or superior knowledge, but what we just know is that we should save lives and halt this continuous killing.
Let me take that to Barrister, even as we round up on this first topic. Barrister, you heard my colleague here say that, Shegun Ojelade is his name, say that they probably have information that the rest of us do not have. That might be the reason for the inertia that you pointed out, for the so, if you like, cluelessness and whatever it is, whatever terminologies that can be used. Do you agree that there could possibly be some scenario that is beyond our access that can excuse what is going on the plateau?
My dear brother, you see, most of the times when they invite me in a program like this, I would like to, because I don't know how to paint words. The thing has been my problem. I was in a program this morning. When I talk, they say, please, let them not sack it. I don't know how to paint words. And I don't like when you see, when you see the mouth of the bird, you're asking the bird, where do you eat your food from?
Take that again.
About? My father says it is very bad when you see the mouth of the bird. A bird, you are asking the bird, where do you eat your food from?
Okay.
Because this is my imagination. I was asking myself, I continue to ask myself, so what is happening? That you are a governor. Okay, let me just leave governor. Asking out, let me ask this question. Bokos, I think Bokos is the local government, am I right?
I didn't get that.
Bokos, I think it's the local government of a town or a community. Bokos is the local government. Am I right? That place they came to kill on Sunday. There are over 80 persons died. Is that community they call Bokos, B-O-K-O-S?
Yes.
Is
Local government.
Is it a local government or
it's a local government?
There's a local government called Bokos.
Bokos in Plateau State.
B-O-K-K-O-S, yeah?
Yes. Now, I ask this question. Let us leave the government chairman and the governor alone. What of the indigenous? The people that are living in that place, don't they have people in the diaspora? Like I came from my house. We have our platform. I have a platform where we discuss the issue that has to do with us. Can't all of them, those of them in the diaspora, everybody, those of them what to do, those of them who are tourists, come down and they have a stakeholders meeting on getting this thing resolved once and all, inviting the governor. The governor want to thank you. You have tried. You can praise him. But now we want to take our
destiny
as our priority. I want to take our destiny. Please, can you give us the support? You people will donate. You will see somebody, this one will donate 10 million, this one will donate 20 million naira. When you donate the money, you use it to fortify yourself. When you focus local government will do it, Riona or other local government, they will emulate from there. My dear brother, I came from a place they call Mbise in Imo State. Go and ask questions. And my prayer is that if there is something like incarnation, in the emanation world, please make me an Mbise person. My dear brother, you dare not mess up in my community. Go and ask people who are. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Hello.
There's a slight disconnection, but
just
yes,
we're
okay,
hearing you.
Go on.
You can hear me now, Shay?
Yes.
Now I said, if you are from Imo State, go and ask people about Mbise people. That's where I come from, and I'm praying that God, in the next world, if there is something like incarnation, please make me an Mbise person. Or you cannot mess up in my community.
In the next world, you would like to come from Mbise again?
Yes, you cannot mess up. Let them go to Mbise. You say all this. Go to Mbise now. Go to Mbise. Let them see whether they will not choose their meat and look at the soup. Only one. You can't even. They won't even allow you to try it. All these kidnappers that are doing this, go there now. Immediately they get you, that will be the end. You will not kidnap again. You will not kidnap again.
Okay, barrister.
So why should I be in Abuja? I'm in Abuja, in Abuja, and they're messing my community up, and I will go and sleep. We will have a meeting. In fact, there's one boy. The boy is one of the biggest, the hardest kidnapper we have in Imo State. He's from my community. But the boy now has stopped kidnapping, and he will stop kidnapping for life. The place he is now, he is resting well in that place. He will not kidnap.
And you people are also resting from his onslaughts. Okay. Barrister, because there's no time. Now,
yes.
Have you seen a clip, a viral clip on the social media where the Director General of the DSS said something akin to what you're saying now?
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yes. Yes.
What do you make of that? Yeah, what do you make of that? That's where we're going to... Yeah?
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go. All right, that's the way to go. Let's leave it.
What with the youth in the villages? Let them help you to work and get rid of these people. Under 2 weeks. It will not be 2 weeks, except you're not ready to give them support. If you don't know how to do it, consult me free consultation. I will do it for you.
Go and incorporate your security company first. See, we will leave this here and go to the next topic, the PDP governors snubbing the El Rufai Atiku coalition overtures. But that will be after a break. Thank you.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
we blaze the trail in broadcasting.
And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
and around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Take a look at what the facts are.
And as you say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world.
When we say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world, we're not just bragging, we know our onions in the world of broadcasting. One of our outlets to express ourselves to the world is our flagship program, Matters Arising. Join veteran broadcaster Ruben Okala and our crack team live.
And they give us a high price, and we just say, Nigeria, we ready?
As I said earlier, the lyrics is up, talking about the old new national.
On KAFTAN TV, StarTimes channel 480 and 124, as well as NIGCOMSAT frequency 12518, symbol rate 29500.
Monday to Friday
at 8 p.m. live. You can join the conversation by calling this phone number 0802-993-8365. It's dramatic and insightful. Don't miss it. Please join us.
Imagine a beautiful world. That's our slogan at KAFTAN TV. Hello there, I am Ruben Okala.
Hello, I'm glad to have you join us again on the News on the Hour, reaching you live from our studio in the nation's capital.
And that has been the news. Many thanks for watching. My name is Fatima Abbas Hassan. I'm Nepotism today.
I am Purian.
The politics of Lagos State is still very much in the hands of the leaders.
My name is Dayo Omogun. I've not done a change of name.
To Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network.
We always dish out beautiful materials.
My name is Sheila BCFR, the Black Comedian of the Federal Republic. I tell you, when it comes to the best of entertainment, the best of news, the best of information, something that is educative, you're right here at the best place to see that. It's KAFTAN TV. You know what? Increase the volume. Keep watching. Don't touch the dial, okay?
It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. I want you all to keep watching KAFTAN TV.
Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. It is the best TV station in the country. They're doing an amazing job. Please do not touch the dial. Keep watching. Thank you.
My name is...
Yeah, you're welcome back to the last segment of the program for this edition, talking about the polity, and it's coming to you from KAFTAN TV. And KAFTAN TV, by the way, stands for King Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network Television. And we will be talking now, we've been talking about the Wanton killings on the Plateau for some time, and I've had all this while Barrister Maxwell Opara and Segun Ojelade as my guests, and they've done greatly. I want to encourage you, if you missed that, don't miss this last part. And by the way, the line is open now. 08029938365 is the number. And I invite you to bring in your perspectives right now. So you can begin to talk about what we've talked about already, even as we go forward and talk about the second and last topic, which is PDP governors have rejected the El-Rufai and the Atiku-led opposition coalition talks. And we're saying, in fact, in one of the reports, I think in Daily Trust, the report said that the party said that they were not going to be involved in any major talks. I do not know how far that is true, because without a measure, how exactly can they go through 2027 right now? So that's the topic right now, and I'm going to start with Segun right here in the studio. And what do you think? I'm sure you have read that report that says that the PDP, in spite of its frail state right now, in spite of the fact that it's largely okay, let me not be the one to do that, but you know the state of the party. Is it mere hot air, or do you think that that's the proper position to take, that the party ought to take, concerning major talks?
The party did not say that they are averse to mergers.
Generally, right?
Generally. The governor just said that PDP will not go into any merger or coalition. excuse me, El-Rufai and Atiku, they have a plan to set up a coalition.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they are inviting PDP to come and join them.
That's what they're doing.
That is what the PDP governor said they are not going to join.
Right.
But that anybody, any party that wants to come and join them is free.
Okay.
So PDP will not merge with another coalition in a merger. That
okay,
is,
we're not merged with
the
another.
name
Okay.
of PDP into a merger coalition.
All right.
They are saying, Mba.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what they are saying.
Okay.
But if anybody, any
other party
or any coalition wants to come and join PDP to team up for 2027, they are not adverse to it. That's what they are saying.
Does that make sense to you?
Of course. PDP is saying, just like the Yoruba will say our proverb, Oyoki should be another person.
He should be on
no. Yes. We are strong and on ground enough to stand on our own as a party without necessarily going to pull down our house to merge with another coalition or political elements. That's what they're saying.
Let's take it up with the barrister.
Yes.
Barrister Maxwell. Barrister Maxwell. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Okay. I guess we're having...
I can hear you now. The thing is breaking. It's like they're having problems.
No, but it's okay. I can hear you clearly, and if you can hear me, then we're good.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ask your question.
So I'm saying, you have heard that the PDP is saying, and if we follow the light shed by Shego in the studio, the PDP is saying that it will not lose itself into any mixture, into any coalition, but that it is willing, and its doors are open to others who want to become a part of the PDP family, because they will not lose their identity in order to form another coalition. And I'm asking, is that a good sign? Does it make sense to you? All right. I guess we're having issues with Barrister's connection right now. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, so what do you think would have informed that stand? Is PDP saying that it is strong enough to go into the race, into the 2027 race, the way it is right now?
I will say yes and I will say no. I will say yes because the governors believe in the PDP. They still believe PDP still has something to offer. Yes, PDP may be having challenges. It's understandable. When elections, a major election is approaching like that, of course, you'll be able to, you'll be seeing a number of hands, some of them evil hands. But the governors believe that it's not something to throw in the towel for, and that the PDP still has the capacity to resolve its problems and then still be able to face 2027 while standing still very strong. I think I want to agree with them. PDP is too big a political party to just frizzle out like that in the face of a major opposition in 2027. I still believe that there are still very credible people in the party. They may not, they may be having problems now, but if they are able to put their acts together, PDP is still a party that other smaller political parties can still team up with. So I do not believe that if PDP collapses, it's just like the Nigeria's financial system. There are some banks that must not collapse.
Must
There
not.
are some banks. There are some banks that if they collapse, then the Nigerian economy is gone. So also is a political party like PDP. Other parties can be looking for who to join, where to go, where to seek people to fight a major election. It should not be PDP. If PDP collapse, it is not even in the interest of the polity for a political party like PDP to collapse.
Else we'll just
that's my take.
Fizzle out into a one-party state immediately. Okay, so is it just about size? You could have a huge boxer, a huge wrestler who gets dealt so many very devastating blows, like the PDP has had all kinds of blows. You've had blows of defections, of massive defections. For example, in Kaduna State recently, the reports of defections in that state was huge, huge. And this had to do with the who is who in the PDP. You had names like Ramalan Yero, and I think that used to be a deputy governor. Deputy governor. You had several big names of the PDP move over to the ruling party. And yet, there are still rumors of several others who are on their way to the SDP. And this picture is replicated in several states. That's one. Then you have internal struggles, internal power plays between major persons in the party that is threatening to tear apart the entire system. And then you also have the fact that they may not have as much money as they used to. Now, with all of this, and a party, a ruling party that seems to be growing bigger by the day, and a ruling party that has sagacious politicians within its fold, a ruling party that knows how to wield some of those destabilizing
that has the resources,
that has the power of
incumbency.
Now, so that's why I'd like you to please come in here and tell me how beautiful the race still is for a PDP that is almost in coma.
I don't believe PDP is in coma.
All right.
No, I don't believe. A party that have 12 governors. No, PDP is not.
I hope you also know, because like they say that there is no smoke without fire. I hope you also know that there are rumors rife in the polity that a lot of these governors don't totally align with the PDP vision, and that many of them are on their way out of the party.
Let's work on what we are seeing, not conjectures and rumors.
All right, I agree. But you see,
over the weekend, and even on Monday, 10 of them, Fubara was not there. 2 governors sent in their representatives. I think Diri is one of them, sent his representative. And 9 others attended that meeting. I think that is what we should work on. The governors, the party still has 12 governors. And they all met in Ibadan. And then took a decision, some very in some very critical areas, far-reaching decisions, especially talking about how to rebuild the party. I think that is what we should work on.
All right.
So I don't believe that a party that has that kind of showing, even having a large chunk of lawmakers, both in the Senate and House of Representatives and across state houses of assembly, is a party in comatose. No, I don't believe so. Now the party has problems, and the problems are huge. I agree with you, but it is not enough to write PDP off. I think the ruling party itself, the APC, will not write the PDP off like that. See, there are some, don't forget that those that have defected from the party are saying, are claiming that it is born out of the crisis within the party. That is what has forced them out.
And the crisis has not been resolved.
And the crisis have not been resolved. Even today, I read that people, members are already criticizing the decision of the governors to have somebody installed as the acting national secretary.
Yeah.
Yes, you will always have that. But I believe that so many committees were equally set up to reconcile party members, to be headed by the Governor Diri. So I believe that we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe as the governors have met now and have taken some far-reaching decisions, maybe we'll begin to have some level of sanity. And they have fixed their Congress for August. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And I want to believe that now the gladiators are tired of war and they want to sit down, except again there are moles in the house. Those ones are still at work. Except there are moles. They must be able to identify such people, either reach them with reason, buy them up, or throw them out. But I believe that PDP will be much stronger in the coming days, weeks, and months.
Great, great. I must say that your analysis is quite heartwarming, especially for PDP members and apologists out there. But don't forget, in a business or a profession that is synonymous with deception, with photo tricks, if you like, and when you link that up with the history of that same party, looking up to as far back as 2014, when they were even at the center, and they had as many as about 24 governors, if I remember, and yet what you had was a whole number of them who were totally disloyal to the party, which helped the incoming opposition party to win. So if you say that we should concern ourselves with what we see, yeah, I wish the PDP the very best, but I'm saying that many times what we see is unreal. What we see a lot of times are just mere photo tricks, are just mere optics. The real things are behind the facade many times.
Well, you're okay. You're right. It's like a political rally crowd. You can't take that as the popularity of the candidates. I agree with you. That's politics for you. But what happened in 2019? 2014, when PDP lost at the center. Is Nigerian politics at play, where, like you said, you can't trust anyone. Those who undermined the PDP, many of them were inside.
Exactly.
They were insiders. So that is why I said that PDP looking house for the moles that's one of the dangerous minefield in Nigerian politics. And I think the politicians, those who know and those who don't know, those that are in power and those that are struggling for power, that's the tactics they use. You know, send somebody to
pretend to be
your
part of
opponents and then try to weaken. We saw a lot of that. That led to the fall of the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan. So, and again, don't forget, a party in power is always the toast of Nigerian politicians.
Exactly. That's another part. That's
the
another
party
part
in
of
power. So that is where they all run to.
Exactly.
Nigerian politicians don't want to be in the cold.
They don't want to be.
They always want to be relevant.
Exactly.
And where the
bread can be buttered.
Is. Yes,
exactly.
that is just the Nigerian politician for you. And a good number of one very deft move of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu was in giving political appointments to all PDP state chairmen. It was a deft move.
To all APC you mean?
Yes, sorry, my apology. APC state chairman, chairman. It was a deft move that has really given members of the APC, even to the grassroots, a sense of belonging. That if a chairman can get, one day it could be my turn. So they are all looking forward to something. No state will say we didn't benefit from this administration. So it was it. And then there are people that you don't even believe existed that have appointments now. You know, so it was, and then there are members from the opposition parties too.
Also.
That have benefited from the magnanimity of the present administration. So it will be very difficult to upstage the APC, but I don't believe it is an impossible task. And I like what the PDP governors did not to consider it a very huge task, but not to see it as an impossible accomplishments. So I want to believe that if they are able to put their acts together and work collectively, they can achieve some mileage.
Something. Well, we have barely 5 minutes to go. Unfortunately, I guess the network is challenged, and that's why only one call tried to come in, and before we got it, he had gone. So I think that there's something wrong somewhere, and that probably is the same reason why we lost Barrister, apparently. And so as we begin to round up, I would say that my panelists, somebody's insistent. Let's take this then. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
You're welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Ibrahim. I'm calling from Abuja.
Right. Please, let's hear you.
Okay. Politics in Nigeria. The only hope is that let local government be amended so that they get the authority. Without that, nothing will happen that another person will win. You know, the major vote is from local government, local authority. And by the time you go there, governor do their mathematics from there. That is number one. And the election must be amended. Okay, not the issue by the time they go to court, the technical, how they call it,
technicalities,
will now go. Two local government will now beat 7 local governments. How can it work?
Yeah, maybe because local governments are not set up on the basis of size or on the basis of population. It's very possible for 2 local government areas to be bigger than 10 local government areas.
You see? So the only alternative is that the election should be, the constitution should be amended so that local government should be authorized to do things by himself. And the issue of security that you are saying that time, Maxwell, I'm 100% in his back. If governor want this thing to work, it will work. Okay, take an example. In the estate I'm living, we have security there.
Yeah.
And we know ourselves. Anything that happens in my block, close to me, I'll just phone in the gate. Before you know they are there. Okay, with the help of walking, talking. Before you know, they capture the whole place. So the government know what it's doing. That is my own taking.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you.
That's my own taking.
Thanks. I like that. I mean, I like the example that he gave of his estate. Yeah, that's a small Nigeria.
Yes.
And saying if that can be done within that space, much more can be done with the state. I think I agree also that the governor can do a lot more. He may not be able to put the problem right under his feet, but there's a whole lot more that can be achieved. Yeah, like Maxwell said, and like you also concurred. At this point, I guess that we will need to begin to go out of the studio as we say thank you to all of you, millions of you around the world who have been watching this show. I'm most grateful, and I want to encourage you to stay tuned. Same time tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Macaulay will be here, and you can be sure of the same standard, if not even a better standard of delivery, and maybe some more exciting topics as they break. And I also want to say a very, very big thank you to the very busy Barrister Maxwell Opara, who considered this time around to be part of the show. Thank you so very much, Barrister. And I wish your new security outfit, I hope that you register it quickly, and I wish that you get some business to do around the states. Maybe you probably start with Plateau State, like you said. That will be some very flourishing consultancy business. I also want to say thank you, Shegun Ojelade. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And production team, you're just wonderful. You've done a whole lot to make this program the success that it is. And this is coming straight from my heart. My name is Dayo Omogun. Bye-bye.